Shalom. Call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shabbat Hashim Kwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of great millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers on pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. I'm the brother slash elder Yashawan. Shalom and salutations to you all. And I want to speak briefly on the spirit of famine, okay? And not the famine of the word, but a different spirit of famine, as in the famine has started now. People think it's going to start on November 2nd. No, you're not going to get more points or re-up. You're not going to re-up in November. So you already spent October now, right? You're broke now. You've been broke for a week, and there's nothing coming. So you already started stealing. All those things. Oh, I'm gonna do this. That was last week. It ain't no money coming. That money's gone. None's coming. The stealing already started. The spirit, right, of famine is these niggas talking about what they're finna. Oh, I'm finna go steal. That's the spirit of famine. You understand? Not spirit of the famine of the word. Not that. The spirit, this demonic spirit that's on these niggas because they ain't getting the zuzus and wham. That's the spirit of famine that I'm talking about. And guess what? Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about what's happening right now. You understand? We don't have to wait until November. It's going on now. They've already started. Whoever talking about I gotta go steal, I gotta go. No, you're stealing now because you already spent October. You're not saving nothing. You don't have saving skills. You have splurge. Well, I might as well go splurge this and get started. I'm going back. This little whatever this is, right? This guy doing whatever he's talking about was a whole year ago. He talking about the coming famine. Prepare for the coming American famine in America. This is a year ago. Okay? I gotta take it back. Salaki, bear with me. Salakia.
Brothers, can you imagine what life would look like here in America if there were a famine that came on our shores? We've grown so used to life being a certain way where we can go to the grocery store, go buy food, go out to eat, and get a nice meal. I don't know if you've noticed, but life certainly has been more difficult lately. It's been harder to go grocery shopping. And I know now I don't even enjoy going out to eat because of the portion sizes that seem to be shrinking every time I go there.
This is a year ago. Where are we now? In November, we ain't gonna have no food. No, the stealing already started. Listen to what he's saying. He talk about the coming famine. A year ago, that famine is here. People are stealing right now. You think the stealing starts in November? Think again. The money that they don't have in November, they don't have now.
This, I believe, is just the start of a famine that is on the way. And I wanted to share with you a little bit more about why I believe a famine is coming and what it is that we can do about it. Because we're entering into a time where life will no longer be the same. I mean, how is life like for you right now? Are you struggling?
Are you struggling a year ago? There's a lot of families that are having a hard time. This was before Trump. This was back in Biden or whatever. Understand? Now Trump, now who's having a hard, everybody's having a hard time.
A lot of families that are having a hard time. I mean, I've been seeing reports lately that consumer debt is at an all-time high. Car repossessions are at an all-time high.
That was before Trump. Where are we now? Everybody knows what the hell is going on at this point.
Debt is at an all-time high. Like, it's crazy what is happening across the landscape of our culture. And I feel compelled that it's important to talk about how do we deal with this issue and where does it come from. So it all started with a time of prayer. And I was praying over some things, and while I was praying, it was this verse that came to me. This is from Matthew 13:44, and it says this: "The kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in the field, which a man found and covered up. Then in his joy, he goes and sells all that he has."
Okay, we're going to stop this guy right there. All right, so anyway, this famine, the spirit, I was led to this, whatever. It was a short a minute ago.
Brothers, can you imagine what life would look like here in America if there were a famine
See, it only goes
that came
here.
on our shores? We've grown so used to life being a certain way where we can go to the grocery store, go buy food, go out to eat, and get a nice meal. I don't know if you've noticed, but life certainly has been more difficult lately. It's been harder to go grocery shopping. And I know now I don't even enjoy going out to eat because of the portion sizes that seem to be shrinking every time I go there. This, I believe, is just the start of a famine that is on the way. And I wanted to share with you a little bit more about why I believe a famine is coming and what it is that we can do about it. Brothers,
Okay, so that's I somehow got rerouted to the 9-minute version, but this is pretty much what I wanted to speak on. So, and I don't want to speak long. I'll probably get one or two precepts, but this is a year ago. Is the point? All right, point being made. If this is a year ago, where are we now? Okay, well, here's the answer. Let's get it. Let me just get a couple of precepts and be done. It's easy. I'll show you where we are now. Um, mhm. 2nd Ezra 16 and start at woe is me. Woe is me, who will deliver me? Who's that? Ezra's in those days. What day? Right now. What's going on right now? The beginning of sorrows and great mourning. Here comes them bad times. The beginning of what? This is right up there in the beginning of all of the beginning of sorrows and great mourning. That's one. What's two? The beginning of famine and great death. Famine and what? Sorrows and great mournings go together. Famine and what? Great death. The beginning of wars. We're not here. And the power shall stand in fear. We're not here. The beginning of evils, and what shall I do? I, Ezra, what shall I, Ezra, do when these evils, these bad times shall come? Look, what? Famine. Famine, nigga. Famine and plague of tribulations and anguish. Right? Guess what? Famine. All these evils and sword and great confusion. Famine. No food. It's gonna be famine. And guess what? And many of them upon the earth that shall perish, the famine, right? And the other that shall escape, the hunger that comes with the famine, are going to get shot up with automatic weapons or lasers even. Did I say famine? Second Ezra 16 and 33. The virgins shall mourn having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn having no helpers. In the wars, Those wars that are going on right now and about to start drafting right here in Babylon the Great. Shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Famine, 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 famine. See? Famine, right? Famine and plague. Famine is a plague. Famine, famine. That's all we need. Okay? And here's why. Okay? 2 Ezra 16 and 70, for there shall be in every place, everywhere, and in the next cities, a great insurrection. Everywhere and everywhere. Everywhere, period, and everywhere else. A great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away all your food so that you're in that famine. And clear out the whole path after they kicked you out. You ain't got nothing. You left with one can in a knapsack on a stick. That's all you got. Because you had to leave the rest there as you were getting kicked out. Now you're in that famine. And you ain't got no food. You understand? Famine, famine, famine. So lock in. Matthew 24. Is the word famine in here? Famines, plural. You understand? It can be brutal out here. Where's 21? St. Matthew 24 and 21. For then, when now shall be great tribulation such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. All right. Famines. You can be hungry. That tribulation, complete with famine. Directly after the tribulation, immediately after the tribulation of those days. What tribulation? What comes along with tribulation? Let's find out. Tribulation. 2 Ezra 16 and 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Famine? Who's that famine coming? Right? Well, that famine is coming to you wicked as 2/3, right? Our enemies, right? Look, victuals. You need these things. Famine, right? Hunger. Can't wait till that famine gets here. It's here now. Here's the point, all right? You've been warned. Is it 3 and 17? Son of man, I've made Slakia, Ezekiel 3 and 17. Son of man, I've made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. You have been warned. Okay? The famine. The famine is here now, not last year. Okay?
Imagine what life would look like here in America if there were a famine that came on our shores.
It's here now, not in November. They can creep in your house. Now, we finna go steal. That's the spirit of famine, not famine of the word. The spirit of hardcore, I'm hungry, I'm coming in your path, is out there now. So watch your house. It has began. All right, there's your warning. With that, we hope you like to ratify your brothers and sisters. Shalom.